I will pay for your hotel, and I'll pay for an Uber. Okay, I'll do all those things. Okay, I'll make sure that you're okay. But there's no way I'm gonna let you in my house. I had a friend, my college friend, and so in college I had friends. I had like roommates and stuff, and a lot of them would drop out and quit college. I don't know why, but one of my friends, well, both of my friends, I had a gay friend, a gay guy friend, and a girl who was not really like a romantic girlfriend of mine, but she was my friend. She was like a friend that was a girl. And we were all, and I'm straight. I consider myself straight. I'm not bi or anything like that. I'm just straight, right? Anyways, we would hang out. And what ended up happening was like, she told me a story. She told me that when she was growing up, she grew up in a religious Catholic school. So one day she was walking home from school and there was a homeless guy on the street, right? And she talked to the homeless guy and she invited the homeless guy, okay, to like stay at her house with her parents and like her younger sister and everything, right? And the homeless guy went with her, okay? And her parents saw that there was a homeless guy in their house. And they let the homeless guy stay for like a few days, like a week. And then they asked her, my friend, to go ahead and tell the homeless guy he had to leave. Like basically he would start looking through everyone's stuff and started stealing stuff and everything. And he was actually even eating the plastic fruits that were on the table. It was like a plastic set of fruit decorations. And this homeless guy was eating plastic fruit, like fake wax fruit, right? Anyways, so this family let this homeless person stay with them for like a week. Okay? I am of the opinion that I wouldn't let that slide for one bit. I would. Oh, hey, Soup. What's up? Hey, Soup. Welcome back, brother. Welcome back. Okay. How you doing, Soup? What suits do you have now? Show me or else. All right, Soup. Let's go with it. Okay, so I have Urban Spider. I have the classic damage. I have Four-Armed Spider-Man. I have Noir. I have Scarlet Spider. I have Batman. I guess I could play Batman for a bit. I have a Negative Suit, Stark Suit, Secret War Suit. I have a replacer for the Spider Armor MK2. I have Spider Punk, and I have Breast Cancer Awareness Spider Punk. So you can tell like the arms and the suit is more pink, and that's for breast cancer awareness. So I also have the wrestler suit. I have Fear itself. I have the stealth suit as a replacer to be invisible. I have the Black Panther replacer for spider armor. I have your mod, Soup. I have your mod, the Ben 10, and I switched the suit, so I don't have the cartoon suit no more. So I have the original OG one that you told me I should get. And I have Spider Armor 4. I have Velocity. Yeah, Soup, anytime, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for telling me about it. I think your suit's cool. And I have Iron Spider suit. I have Spider-Man 2099. I have Spider-Man again 2099. I have Vintage Comics suit. I have the Last Stand suit. That's a replacer for Daredevil Future Revolution. The Undy suit, I replaced it with Carnage. It's not 9902. It's 2099, brother. I have Carnage as well. I have the homemade suit. I have the UK suit. I have the resilient suit. I have the dark suit. It's not 9029, bro. It's 2099. I have anti-ox suit, but I have it as a replacer. So basically, when I fight Doc Ock, I'll have the classic suit instead of the anti-ox suit. And I have the ESU suit. I have Scarlet Spider 2 suit. I have the Spider Armor MK, but I have a replacer. Yeah, 0299. Yeah, for sure. But I have the Sable Jetpack replacer, so this is a good one. I have Iron Spider Armor. I have Spider Clan. I have Aaron Eichmann. Future Foundation suit was replaced with Frogman. I have Bombastic replaced by Scream, like a symbiote. I have a Web suit, Into the Spider-Verse suit, the Cyborg Spider-Man. I have a replacer to have the Winter Soldier arm, Spider-Man arm, upgraded suit, stealth suit, which is replaced by Ghostbusters. I have the Ghostbusters replacer for stealth suit. I have the amazing suit. I have the Arachnid Rider suit. I have armored advanced. I have hybrid suit, black and gold suit. I have the web wings. These are modded suits. Now that's a modded suit that doesn't come in the base game. I got the 2018 black suit symbiote. I got Pico's amazing fantasy suit with the web wings. It'll load in like a second. Yeah, Pico. Really good creator. I like a lot of his suits too. So we got that one. We got this is by Prince 23. He has I guess this is from another game, but it's a robot. And then we got Captain Spider-Man. And we got another Pico suit. Apex Legends. Yeah. Apex Legends. We got Deadpool. We have Drip Cane Black, right, with the hoodie and stuff. I like Drip Cane. Drip Cane's good. I got Drip Cane Black, and it's so good. I got Drip Cane White too. So I got both. I got both variations. I got Spider Ham. I got Spider Ham. I got Iron Spider Hooded. So Iron Spider Hooded's pretty cool. It's why no life bath instead of Deadpool? Why no leaf bath? I don't know what that is. I don't know what a leaf bath is. But I like the Deadpool suit, so I got it. Um I got Deadpool, and then I got Pepsi Man, OG Pepsi Man. And then I got another Pico suit. It's the casual Miles suit. Opposite of dead is life. Oh, but the opposite of pool is not pool. What's the opposite of pool? Tub? Shower? Deadpool life bath. Ah, you're right. Life bath is the opposite. I thought you misspelled something. That's why. Life loop. Yeah. Anyways, I got Pico's casual Miles. I got Ant-Man from the Avengers. I got Midnight Sun symbiote. I got Beyond Spider suit with the web wings. I got Dark Avenging suit. I got Amazing Fantasy suits with the web wings. I got Ghost Spider, Stacy Gwen, the Beyonce suit. That's funny. Ghost Spider. I got Scarlet Spider 2. I got Spider Girl. And I got Spider Girl in blue as well. And I got Oscorp which is really cool. I got the Oscorp suit, and then I got the Alex Ross suit. I got Scarlet Spider blue suit. That's a good one. It's hooded. I got the Spectacular suit with the web wings. I got Threats and Menace suit. I got the Spider-Man suit. I got the updated version too. So it's got fixed. Yeah, there is a Spider-Girl symbiote version. There is. There is a symbiote version of the Spider-Girl. Tango Ted did do it. I just don't have it added. I added the other ones, but I never added the Agent X Mayday symbiote Parker clone. I have Ultimate Iron Spider. I got Unlimited, the Unlimited suit, which is really nice. I got the Zap suit. There's still another. I got the Zap suit. I got the Uptown Pride Zap suit. I got the I'll send it to you on Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll look into it. Yeah. It's like a okay, yeah, for sure, man. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. So I got another web wing suit. I got the Raimi trilogy symbiote. So this is Venom based off the Raimi trilogy. And then I got Ugo's Raimi inspired suit as well. And then I got Ultimate Tarantula. You got 6 arms, guys. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man. I got Edge of Time damage suit. I got the McFarlane Classic suits. Okay. And then I got Sonic Spidey suit hooded. So that is all of the suits that I currently have. Now, like I said, I really have a preference. I like suits that have web wings on it. I think those are cool. Web wings, and I don't like to wear suits that have like gold for the sake of it. So I don't wear like ornamental gold stuff. But anything where it's a suit and it's got web wings, I prefer those. But I'll pretty much wear anything that's, you know, Avenger style or like classic style. I don't wear meme stuff, to be honest. I don't like wearing meme suits and stuff. But we'll play with Spider-Man for a bit, I guess. Or Batman. We'll play with Batman. You know what? Soup, I can't play Arkham Asylum, but I will play Batman and Spider-Man. I feel like that's a good compromise. Yeah, it's a good flow, man. I really enjoy playing Spider-Man. There's just a good flow, a good mellow chill to it when I get to just hang out and just focus on something. So yep, that's all my suits. All my suits. All the suits that a lot of amazing people have created and allowed for the free use, and that's why my videos are free. Okay, all of my videos are free. They're accessible for free. I post them here and I post them on YouTube. So I'll never paywall my videos because a lot of amazing people didn't paywall their creations. So there's no way I'm gonna paywall my stuff. I don't even ask anyone to follow. If you want to follow my channel, go for it. But if I have to ask you to follow, then you probably don't think my content is good enough anyway. If I have to ask you to follow, you know? And that's okay. I don't really take any offense to it. It's just how it is. Like, you know, there are some things where you're like, oh yeah, this is obvious I want to do this. But if it's not obvious for you to follow, then I don't take any offense to it. Like, to be quite honest, I don't really follow too many people on Twitch either. I don't really converse with too many Twitch people. I'm basically just a solo. I'm an island onto myself, apparently. It's a webby, spiderific island. But it is pretty much a solo go here. Alright, so yo, this is how I wish if Batman played like this, I'd play Batman for sure. If Batman Arkham Asylum played like this game, where I can just throw a whole bunch of gadgets and not really ever worry about like the flow of fight, I would play. It's just there's a different feel for Batman. I'm not interested. Boom! Haha! Right on point. Always. I do my best to be right on point, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, this is the best. This is just really good stuff, man. Yo. It's a flow for sure. It's just our flow. I worked a lot over hundreds of hours and over months to get a good flow, and I'm very, very, very happy with the flow. The flow is good. Flow works here. Good flow, good flow. Like I said, guys, you know, there's a difference between, you know, being able to do my best and try to be as good as I can, and you know, being a martyr, you know, 'cause, yeah, I can definitely have fun playing Spider-Man. But like I said, I take inspiration from Spider-Man, but I know I could never be as good as Spider-Man. Spider-Man had some really rough stuff happen to him, and I just know way better. I've learned from that to just be like, you know what, I really don't want to make the same mistakes. You know, like one big aspect of why I feel like Spider-Man lost Uncle Ben was because he was trying to impress Mary Jane. And he was like, oh, you know, in the Raimi trilogy, right? In the Raimi trilogy, what was the whole process that led to Uncle Ben's death? Well, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, he had a crush on Mary Jane. They were neighbors. Mary Jane ended up liking Flash Thompson. Flash Thompson had a flashy car. Mary Jane, very impressed. And what happened? Peter was like, oh, maybe if I get a car and I can have resources, I can probably take out Mary Jane and show her a good time. And to be quite honest, my heart goes out for Peter, because that's ideally what we all want. We all want to be able to just treat someone we like as well as we possibly can, you know? And so Mary Jane, I mean, she's a nice person. So, you know, Peter, I'm sure like Peter just wanted to treat her well. No, oh, don't say that, dude. Mary Jane is I can tell, like, you know, Peter doesn't just like anybody. He could like anybody he wanted, but he liked Mary Jane. And I gotta think, you know, it's because Peter knows that Mary Jane was worth all that effort. The problem is that he lost sight. Peter just ended up saying, okay, what if I go ahead and I try to compete? He tried to compete. Instead of saying, okay, Mary Jane likes guys who can have resources and have a car and can take her out. And Peter, he's just not that kind of guy. So Peter could have just said, you know, I'm gonna pray that, you know, Flash Thompson just, you know, doesn't hurt Mary Jane and that Mary Jane has a good life. But nah, what happened? Peter was like, maybe if I go ahead and compete and try competing and try to somehow get enough money to earn a car, he might be able to impress Mary Jane. But the problem is that that's not how Peter was. In fact, in the entire trilogy, Peter never really owns a car, does he? He ends up never owning a car in the whole Raimi trilogy. And the whole reason why he was getting a car was not even for himself. Because guess what? He didn't even care to have a car for himself. He was trying to do it because he wanted to impress Mary Jane, but he wasn't being true to himself. If he got a car for the sole purpose of wanting to impress Mary Jane, then he shouldn't have gone for the car. He should have just let it be, honestly. You know? And he should have just found someone who would have liked him for himself and not because of his car. But I remember he was flipping through the wanted ads because that movie came out like 2001, 2002. He was flipping through the papers and there was all these cars for sale. And then he came up on that ad because he can web swing. Yeah, he came up on that ad, bro, for the wrestling competition where all he had to do, he could get like $3,000 if he lasted 3 minutes with Bonesaw. So what did he do? He was gonna go, and his uncle wanted to take him to the library because Peter lied to his uncle. He lied to his uncle about why he was going downtown for. Peter, literally, I think the reason why Peter lost his uncle was because he wasn't being true to himself. He wasn't being true to himself. Peter, in his heart, like Peter wasn't the type of guy who he wouldn't have even cared to get a car if it wasn't for his desire to try to be in a relationship with Mary Jane. Literally, if Peter just let go of that desire and he just found peace with Jesus instead, he wouldn't even need to have felt that loss or like that incompleteness, and he could have just kept on living. Uncle Ben would have been alive and Peter would have just been doing something else. And in fact, I mean, to be quite honest, like Peter could have had a way different life if he didn't have a crush on Mary Jane and was willing to change his identity to impress her. One thing I learned, because I had a relationship one time in college, and I learned that if you can't be yourself around a person, you shouldn't be with them at all. If you can't feel comfortable to just be yourself, and you have to change yourself around a person, then you should not get with the person. You know? And so I feel like Peter, he was not being true to himself. That's why he lost his uncle, because he was trying to get with Mary Jane, not being true to himself. And what ended up happening at the end of the trilogy, remember, at the end of the trilogy, he didn't marry Mary Jane and he lost Uncle Ben. So he, in the end, because he tried to get both, he lost both. Uncle Ben leaves me cold. He was gonna die of old age anyway. Oh man, that's not the point, is it? Okay, that's not the point. Okay, that is messed up, Soup. That is messed up. It's not about that. He was gonna die of old age. That's not the point, Soup. It's not the point. It's not whether or not he was gonna die of old age. It was that the way Uncle Ben died was the point. It was because Peter was trying to have it all. He was trying to change his personality to get a car that he wasn't even going to use except to drive Mary Jane around. And look, he ended up lying to his uncle, and his uncle ended up getting shot and died in the street because Peter lied to him. Bro was 99. It's because they couldn't put him on the rice packaging anymore. Ah, that's... Bro, Soup, you're cold, man. That's cold. That's cold. The point is not okay. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back, Soup. I'll be right back. Stream. 1 second. Hey, hello, 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 hello. My apologies, guys. My apologies. So, what? Four? Okay, five. About five. I should be on the lookout. Okay, five. So, 30. Boom, 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 boom. All right, start. Okay, so, my apologies, guys. Anyways, my point is, it's not that it was wrong for Peter, okay, to have a crush on Mary Jane and try to do something. Uncle Grave. The point is that the way Peter tried to establish his relationship with Mary Jane was based on lying to his uncle. That was the problem. That Peter couldn't just accept that, look, Mary Jane was out of his league. Mary Jane liked, Flash Thompson had more resources and didn't really care to be, a good person in that way. He cared to have resources and he wanted Mary Jane too. And so Peter liked Mary Jane, but he couldn't compete. He's just not that kind of guy. We can't all have resources. You know what I mean? That's messed up, Sue. Mary Jane is not a gold digger. Like I said, Mary Jane, in my opinion, Mary Jane is worth the amount of resources. It's not her fault. She's worth all of that. It's just that unfortunately, Peter just he didn't have what it took. Glad he slapped her in Spider-Man 3. Snoop, you better stop, man. That's messed up. That is so messed up, bro. I do not condone violence. All I'm saying is that poor Peter should have just stayed in his lane. If he had stayed in his lane, he might have found a nice girl that, he could have been able to, like, be himself around. Because, like I said, Mary Jane was just way too expensive for Peter. A guy like Peter, she was way too expensive. But she's worth it. But she's only worth it. Okay, but she's worth it. But unfortunately, she was just out of Peter's price range. That's my opinion. Thinking about that sweet, sweet car extended warranty again. I'm becoming a Sith. You better stop, Soup. You are not a Sith, bro. You are not a Sith, bro. But it's gonna be okay. I just feel like, look, there's nothing wrong with Mary Jane having expensive tastes. All I'm saying is that Peter Peter was literally like he was fighting a losing battle there because he and Mary Jane are just not that compatible. Mary Jane is expensive. Peter is humble and cheap. He needed a woman that could just love him for him and not for resources. A losing battle of being a simp. That is messed up, Soup. Okay? All I can say, he already did. Oh, man. Soup. Come on, brother. There's nothing wrong with admiring and adoring your woman. Okay? All I can say is that if you're not compatible with your woman, then, you know, that's the problem. It's like you shouldn't want a woman that you know you don't have the same lifestyle. He should have married off May. that's that's so weird, bro. What are you talking about? That's messed up, bro. Peter should have married his own aunt? What is Soup? Soup, I don't know what's up with you today, man. You on something today. For real. All I can say is that I personally don't think that Peter and Mary Jane in the Raimi trilogy in that universe are compatible. Mary Jane is a gifted, bright personality who has very expensive tastes and has a whole bunch of suitors that can provide her with anything she wants. Peter is not like that. He doesn't care about money. He cares about doing the right thing. He prefers science and he prefers just being quiet and keeping to himself. And Mary Jane is an extrovert and he's an introvert. Bully Maguire. Oh man. No, Sue, come on, don't put any dirt in anyone's eye. Anyways, I think that it's okay for you to, you know, adore and admire your partner. But if your partner is not actually your partner, and the reason they're not your partner is because you're just not compatible with them, like, you shouldn't force yourself to, like, be there, especially if you just don't feel happy, you know? And I felt like at a few points, Peter was just not happy, and Mary Jane was just way too different. She had a different lifestyle. She liked to theater. You're trash, Brock. Yeah, you're trash, Brock. To be quite honest, I feel really bad for Eddie Brock. Because, you know, the reason he got possessed by the symbiote was because he went to church and he was praying to Jesus that Jesus killed Peter. Which was messed up. In my opinion, I was so messed up. And I was like, nah, dude. You can't pray to God to have God kill somebody. That's the worst thing you could do. That's because it says in the Bible, he who forsakes good for its own sake will never be forgiven. So it's like yeah, you know, like, you can be forgiven if you take God's name in vain. But if you take in vain goodness for its own sake, then yeah, like, that can never be forgiven. She liked men with a lot of money. No, it's not that. Soup, I hear it, because I'm trying to tell you the truth, man. It's not that Mary Jane likes money for its own sake. She is just a very bubbly, outgoing, extroverted personality that requires a lot of resources in order for her to be able to do stuff and be able to find a place where her energy can be matched. She is a very bright soul that requires a lot of things in her life. It's not that she likes money for its own sake. It's that she just require, like, the way her life is, it just requires a lot of resources. So you can't really hang with her unless you got a lot of resources going on. But it's not that she likes money for its own sake. It's just that she likes doing stuff. And that takes a lot of money. I don't blame her. It's just how her soul is. She's just a very nice, bright, flamboyant, energetic soul. Unfortunately for Peter, it's just that he picked one of the girls, in my opinion, that was just not compatible with him. You know? But Mary Jane did not, she's not a gold digger. It's just that she, like, her lifestyle requires a lot of resources. So the only people who can hang out with her are people with a lot of resources. I read the tie-in comic from Spider-Man 3 where we get more story on Venom and Eddie. If she needs resources, then she needs to get a pickaxe and mine some diamonds. I that's not the point, brother. That's not the point. Like I said, Mary Jane, she was a theater person. She liked doing things. She liked living and having experiences. And she's outgoing. And she, you know, and she's a, and like I said, okay, a good woman who's like person who has a lot of personality, very bubbly, very kind and sweet, requires a lot of resources. It's like a puppy. Okay, you're gonna tell me, okay, it's like a puppy, bro. You got one of those Uchigawa dogs, and those dogs can be enormous. Okay, you can love them. They can be full of energy, be very loyal and protective, but you have to feed that dog, okay, dozens of pounds of food a day to keep that thing healthy. And are you gonna blame the dog because the dog needs food to live and needs a lot of food because it's a big dog? You loved it as a puppy, and it was easy to take care of it as a puppy, and then it grew up, and then it required more food and more resources. Are you gonna get mad at the dog because the dog needs that to live? No, dude. They remind me of dogs because they're all so hairy. Dude. Oh man. All I can say is that it's not. There's nothing wrong with a woman like being outgoing and needing a lot of resources and needing to, you know, be outside and do things and experience stuff, and that requires a lot of money. Just like you don't blame a dog for being a super huge 300-pound dog that needs a lot of food, because there are dogs that are that big and they need a ton of food. I'm not gonna be like, oh, why does this dog have to be so big and need all this food? It's like, no. It's like, I love this dog. I take care of this dog. This dog makes me happy. And this dog is worth spending all that money to feed it. Just like in a relationship with a good woman, it might take a lot of resources to take care of her. But in the end, if you're happy with that and she's happy too, and you guys are happy together, then there is no problem, is there? There is no problem. I tell the dog to also find a job to pay for their stuff. Is the dog stupid? What do you mean is the dog stupid? It's a dog. It's a normal dog that just grows into a big, ginormous dog, and you have to feed it a lot. It's not like, it's just a dog. It could be any dog, brother. It could be any dog. It could be any dog. And like I said, a relationship is not like having a dog. All I'm saying is that it's the same thing in a certain way. But a dog is definitely not the same as having a girlfriend, okay? It's not. So please don't get confused. I'm just trying to use that circumstance to show you that if it's something you love and you want to take care of it, it doesn't matter how much it costs. The problem is that Peter He just didn't find the right girl for him. Can't be any dog because I'm the dog. I'm the dog. Yeah, I'm the dog. All I can say is that I don't know. Like Mary Jane is an amazing person, okay? And she deserves to have a good life just like everyone does. So there's nothing wrong with her like having expensive tastes. There's nothing wrong with that. All I'm saying is that both Peter and Mary Jane would have been happier if Peter didn't try to force a relationship where he just couldn't maintain her. You know, you're right. I have to take care of my computer, take it out on dates, raise a family with it. So come on, man. That's messed up. That's messed up. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. My computer is like the only thing I've ever spent. It's like the biggest purchase I've ever made in my whole life, and I have it like 6 years later because I love it and I take care of it and I watch out for it. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you the reason I don't have a dog is because I don't want that dog to ever have a situation where I can't feed it. Just like I don't have a girlfriend because I just don't have the resources to take care of a relationship that way. Raise a family. Marry your PC. I'm not gonna marry my PC. It's my PC stupid. Oh man. It's all good, man. I know you're joking. Like I said though, I just feel like Peter and Mary Jane would have been happier if they had if Peter had just, you know, been happy for Mary Jane and not tried to like thing, and I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to have been able to afford it. You know, and it was just a one-time payment and I've just been taking care of it ever since. So I don't have any subscriptions to anything. It's just a one-time payment. But it'll be okay, man. You know, like I said, I feel like if Peter had just, you know, relaxed, if he had just said, you know what, I'm happy for Mary Jane. I think she's awesome. And a lot of guys think she's awesome too. It's obvious, right? In the movie, she was always being sought after. But if Peter just said, you know what, I'm not going to try to force a relationship on her when I know I don't deserve a woman like that because our compatibilities just aren't fundamentally, we're too different. You know? That's all. If Peter had just learned to just be like, you know what, we're fundamentally, we're just not compatible. Don't sell my PC, but I have a subscription on PS Plus. Oh man, that is too funny, Suit. Oh man, nope. All I have is my PC. I don't have no subscriptions. My PC is all I have. It's like the only thing that I really use. I use it every day. I take care of it. I wipe it down. I look in it for dust, and I really take care of it. I really do my best to try to take care of it. So, but you know, like I said, just like with everything, okay? You just gotta know like what's compatible and what's not compatible. So if like for me, for instance, me, I like a lot of the bare minimum. You know, like I don't go out I don't eat out. I eat in. I don't go and do things. I would need a woman who is like similar in that way, you know? Me and my PC are gonna be parents. We're expecting a laptop. Oh, 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 Soup. What? It's gonna be okay, Soup. You know, like I said, there's someone out there for everyone. So I'm just looking for my my better half. You know, and all I'm saying is that you can't be fake. If you want a real good relationship and you want a compatible partner, you can't be fake about like who you are. So Peter was fake when he was going after Mary Jane. He was being fake because Peter didn't even at that point. Peter didn't. It wasn't like he needed a car. Peter was so happy without doing any of that stuff. He was chilling in his room. You know, he was just hanging out, enjoying like science, reading dissertations of Norman Osborn's nanobots theories and stuff, and just pursuing science. You know, and he needed to find someone who liked doing that too. He should have just gone to the library more and just like tried to, talk to someone there, but not in the library because you got to be quiet. But he could have like just every once in a while, maybe while he's walking to the library, he might find someone else walking to the library, and then he could strike up conversation. But he should have just found a girl that liked going to the library. I already found my better half. Right now, I'm Two-Face, but I'll be full-face soon. What? What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Oh, oh man. Oh. Oh, you're too funny, Soup, for real. Oh man. But it'll be okay, bro. Look, it's all good, man. Like I said, like good things happen to those who wait, and we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. I can definitely wait. I've waited 10 years. I can wait 15, 20. I can wait 30 years. I can wait my whole life. I'm really okay with that. I just want to be okay now. You know what I mean? So all I can say is that fundamentally, I see what Peter does, and Peter never got to marry Mary Jane, and he lost his best friend. He lost his best friend, and his best friend had a crush on Mary Jane too. So it's like, Peter tried having a best friend and a girlfriend at the same time, and that never works out really well. You can't have a girlfriend that you spend a lot of time with and a guy friend that you spend a lot of time with. I tried that, and I mean, it's like, you can't. You have to pick one or the other. You can't have both. So, and I've already tried having guy friends, and guy friends are just, they're okay, right? And you can chill with them, but at the end of the day, as soon as like a pretty girl walks in front of them, they forget your name, they forget who you are, and they just kind of throw you to the side. So it's like I'd rather just not. I'd rather just not even try with any of that. And then if you end up finding a girlfriend, they might get jealous. They might start trying to make moves on your girlfriend, and it's happened. It's happened to me. So trust me, it's not like I'm coming at this out of no experience. Like, I had a crush on this girl in high school, and I asked her out on a date. She said politely, she said nah, which was fine. And then my friend, who never said he liked her, all of a sudden started trying to go out on dates with her. After he saw that she didn't want to date me. And he was supposed to be my friend. You know what I mean? Young dementia. Oh man. It'll be okay though. You just gotta work on yourself and be true to yourself, man. You gotta live and be true to yourself. And that's the only way you're gonna find a compatible partner. So, Peter's not the guy who needed a lot of resources in his life. He grew up with a humble set of foster parents or like guardians, and he knew that you know a good relationship doesn't require a ton of money. He knew that, and so he lived humbly. He lived humbly himself, and he lived in a way where he was taking his cues of being a man from his uncle, and he saw his uncle putting in work as an electrician, affording a good home, being loyal to his woman, and that's what Peter was learning. But Peter, he thought that he could like afford an expensive woman, and he was trying to get a car for the sake of trying to impress a woman where he didn't even need a car. It wasn't like he was really enthused to have the car anyway. He was only doing it because he wanted to impress Mary Jane. So to be quite honest, just how it is. That's where your villain arc started. What? What do you mean by villain arc? I'm not a villain, man. Look, I'm not a good guy, but I'm definitely not a villain, bro. No, dude. No way. A villain gets like mad for no reason, and I'm like, look, a villain goes looking for trouble, and they start trying to get something, and then when they don't get it, they get mad. But for me, I'm just like, yo, I don't want anything. I'm very happy with nothing, and I don't need anything from anybody, and I'm not asking for anything from anyone. All I can say is that I been there, done that, and I'd rather have resources so I can make sure I can take care of my loved ones, you know, rather than like have them struggle or see me struggle. I'm not a good guy, but a bad guy either. I'm a middle guy. Yeah. You're a middle guy. I like that. I like that, bro. Right in the middle. I think that's the fairest point. But I will never admit that I'm a good guy. I will never admit I'm a good guy. Because I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not a good guy. But I pray every day that I can be better than the guy I was yesterday. But yeah, it'll be alright, man. You gotta find someone you're compatible with. So I'm looking for someone who can be okay with $10,000 a year. Is she gonna be happy with $10,000 a year that I make? Oh man, we're gonna be good. 10,000 bucks a year. If she's like, "Yep, I can live with this." That's the right girl for me. That's the right woman.